People. Oh god, my
And we are back with more Ace Attorney. So, yeah, we're gonna try and solve this next, like, riddle. And I think we finished our research for the first day. And we're gonna go to court for the first time today. So,
ooh. Oh,
yeah.
My voice went. I fixed it now.
Karma. Oh, what was the voices again? It's been a while. I think I made Edgeworth, like, slightly nasal. That's right, Manfred von Karma is the best prosecutor there is. Not that nasal. It's been too long. I don't there's gonna be new voices today. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is as good a prosecution, right? A god. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. Here we go. There it is. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what I really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Huh. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty. What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He is as ruthless as me, times 20. It's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he is a god among prosecutors. Guess that's something like me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Are you there, by the way? Are you okay, honey?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm drawing.
Alright. So, Lady Adore is trying to finish some schoolwork, right? Some drawing things for university.
Yeah,
and for those who don't know,
my teacher's being horrible.
For those who don't know, she is an art student and she does comic book art. And I think she does really good work. And if I bring up the pause screen afterwards, I'll show you some of it.
Oh.
And sorry, I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in.
Oh, went wrong.
I remember to drink today.
Oh,
for once.
I'm proud.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing. Of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. With this guy, is he royalty or something? I'm supposed to fight against this. I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. By the way, Lady Adore did do an awesome drawing / painting for me of Dick Gumshoe, and I think she's actually made 2 now. One is not finished and one is pretty much finished. But they're gonna go on that wall over there. You're not seeing it, but it's, yeah. There's gonna be artwork of him. We all like Mr. Gumshoe, don't we?
We do.
And by the way, honey, there is a fan theory online that Edgeworth and Gumshoe is lovers. Or are lovers.
Do I have to draw that?
Yep.
Oh.
Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Alright, so we have a map. That's a start. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I am the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Ooh. This is going good.
The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. I can't press anything, apparently. Let's just have a quick look at the evidence we have, because it's been a little while. It's been a few weeks, I think. So, yeah. Some of death, sometime on was one bullet shot to the heart, shot to the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. See? I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Next morning, the body was found in the lake. Now it's our time to press, isn't it? I see.
Ooh.
Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Damn. Such a dumb.
He's a guy, isn't he?
I think so.
Station around 30 minutes after midnight. Let's press that. We received a call for a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, he's really got that voice too. I just gave him kind of a gravelly, bad guy voice, but he's got one.
Aww.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned a woman who was camping. What happened next, detective? Did the scene of crimes? That's good. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. And you do hear the objection voice, right? It's like, objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary revision. Well, much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Alright, we're gonna press. So, what are you drawing today?
Mushrooms.
More mushrooms. And it's a little mushroom guy, right? On a big adventure.
Yeah, the teacher was like, well, you need to draw sketches of mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I went, okay.
Don't you have sketches of mushrooms?
Yeah, but apparently it's not enough.
So he wanted to draw basically different kind of mushrooms because he kind of wants you to fake inspiration when you didn't need it because you just found it red.
Yeah, he's one of those teachers. Like I said to him, I said I don't go through a process. It just happens in my head.
Yep.
And then he said, well, you have to draw the process. So I'm expected to draw like a thought bubble and then me getting the idea.
Yeah, that's kind of shit. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Listen to that voice. That's the voice. I want that voice. Honey, can I have a voice like that?
No.
Detective,
I like the voice you
the
got.
court requires the facts, not your opinion.
I don't think I could crawl in a bed with someone like that and then you say, I love you, and then go to sleep. I don't think I could do it.
I love you so much.
Oh god, no. Please.
How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective in the force. Continue now. You find any clues
You'll
on the
never
body?
know.
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. It's a .22 caliber. Oh, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found a murder weapon in a boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. It isn't though, is it? Because you don't know if it's him that was holding the frickin' thing. He may have shot himself.
I probably end up doing that by accident. Shoot, you know, in those movies where they accidentally shoot themselves, that would probably be me.
Yeah. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat, see? They were clean prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Oh, I see, that's pretty decisive.
Oh. Oops.
Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Murder weapon verified 3 times. So he's shot once. There's 3 shots that's gone off. And the camera took 2 pictures, I think.
Oh, that's a shot unaccounted for.
Yep.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and a bullet found in the body. Detective,
Yes, sir?
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something about something as basic as ballistic markings. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me?
Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired a shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Yeah, this isn't looking good, huh?
No. God damn it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well, I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now!
Wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get it on.
yes, sir.
This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Alright, at least we got some extra evidence. Now we need to find some holes.
Nope.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Her fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. Say, Maya? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. No good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? We're gonna need her here. We need her mental support at least. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. And if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? So, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirit. Oh, everybody has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Well, what right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Yeah.
Wrong.
We're fucked.
Oh no.
Court is back in session. Mr. Funkama, call your witness. Yes. Will Mr. Lottahard take the stand? Lottahard, you are a research student at our university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Oh, well. Your testimony, please. Are we ready?
Yes. I've grown 4 mushrooms.
You've grown 4 of them?
Yeah.
Is one of them Toad?
No, I should actually. You know what? I should draw that. I really shouldn't say this is my inspiration.
You know, he's Princess Peach's PA.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, but he's most definitely gay.
Yeah. Personal assistant.
You may not agree, but listen close and you'll see that he's probably to be a bit.
Yeah.
He
No more
loves
songs.
ballet, and he owns the Golden Girls on DVD. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, I happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Yeah, you should probably draw a Toad. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shots. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! Order! I will have order. Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Yeah. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Contempt. Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. What are you going to do? You really think there was a contradiction? There needs to be, right?
There has to be. Oh no.
There kind of has to be. My first thing is, this is fired 3 times. And she heard 1 shot.
So you're gonna put that forward?
That's the first thing I would likely say. And then yeah, she has a good lookout spot to the boat, so I can't take her on or do anything on that.
It's still
Let's
foggy
see.
though. But he
Then
did say
there's
it was
this
him on
giant
the boat.
life form appears in Gourd Lake. Don't know exactly what that is yet, but I'm guessing it's gonna be useful someday. That is 12:15 a.m. Okay, so I don't remember the time she kind of put up here, but 12:15. Three shot. I think what I will press is that she heard 1 shot when there's 3 gone off.
I would do that.
Alright, we'll do that. There was. I think I noticed one little thing. Oh, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Christmas Eve, just midnight, I reckon. So yeah, the timing is right. But why not press everything when you can, right?
That's what we do every time.
Just after midnight. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yeah. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Yeah. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. I'm gonna press this further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Oh no.
Let's press this. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I ask you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Okay, so that's 2 banks.
Oh.
But the weapons have been fired. I think I'm gonna press the rest, and then I'm gonna go to the second bang, and then where the hell is the third one?
Yeah, I do that. That's all she said that's kind of valuable at the moment.
Yep. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Look at the picture. Clear enough for you? I'm gonna press it. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There is also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Yep. Well, let's look at that photo again, I think. Murder weapon bears prints.
Click.
You can't see anything, and that thing has a huge back. How about I present the picture? Should we try that first? Since he jumped in so quick.
Yep. I'm trying to catch up on these because I'm slow behind lagging, so I'm like, what's he looking at?
Yeah. Nope. It was the picture, and that wasn't it. There was another bang. There wasn't near a thing. Wasn't near him doesn't mean nothing. You sure about that? Yeah, sure as country gal can be. Sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned it.
All of it? That's a lot of lake.
Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered your question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what... Sustained. Yes, of course. Huh? Okay, so we... After midnight, Christmas Eve.
That's not a big contradiction.
No, not good enough. Nope. You'll just say something mean.
I looked out the window, saw two giants, another bang. Did I press this? Let's press.
I think so, because you pressed
Were you
everything.
watching the very moment of the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions, meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Enough.
What are you thinking,
I think
honey?
we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction. Keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood. Testimony is fishy. What do you mean? But if I can't say anything, what can I do? We need to show things. Who was that? It was me. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Laura, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the gun? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Laura. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. I'm not. Wait, I was the one who made outbursts, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. See what this judge does. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lottehart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. He is in contempt of court. Oh, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. IFA, you will leave the courtroom immediately. I did what I could. The rest, good luck. Maya? Yeah, this is cool.
All by yourself.
I care not for this matter. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Let's see. Stay the man on the boat. Let's press her, and I think I'll present him. Well, what about the other man? Cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore the promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Find it if you can. Oh, darn.
Oh, John.
Alright. We have one sentence to work with. And we only have this photo to show. We're going to present the photo, I think,
no,
right?
I can't have Wi-Fi problems on top of everything else today. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's one of those days,
I
isn't
have
it?
enough on my plate.
Should we present? I'll present the photo.
So much going on, I don't even have room for snacks.
I'm gonna present the photo. I'm gonna present the photo. Can you hear me now? I don't think she can. This?
Well, now it's working.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. I restarted my mic. For some reason, that sometimes helps when your internet goes weird.
Oh.
Right.
No, you don't have to do anything, honey. It's my end being
I know, but
broken.
it works when I do that, so it's a simple fix, right?
That's true.
Alright, so I've presented a photo. Got you.
Oh.
Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? What you got? Look at this photograph. Look at its photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our art get so red? And what the hell is that on Joey's head? Yeah. Sorry.
Boop. No, it's a good song.
The photo I took? They're very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. Fog, Miss Art. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Miss Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet, no, she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify to as to the circumstances of your sighting. Dude. Go. We're in. We're not far in.
Hooray!
We're in. Oh, Edgeworth.
Good enough. The tip.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting off my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Where are these spots? Alright, I was all night. So let's press that. Even though it's gonna make the guy across from me very mad. So, how can you see Mr. Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal wearing prom. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Finish setting up your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. Issue we are concerned with there is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. I have a feeling we should present this camera somewhere.
Yep.
My questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Doesn't help on... That doesn't really help on fog, does it? Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope and binoculars? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Camera is irrelevant in this case. You can say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really irrelevant in this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But notice, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. I kinda do.
Threatening us in court.
Yeah, I want to press. It is perhaps the key to this entire case, therefore I will continue my lines of questioning. Very well, Miss Hart, you will testify to the court for the camera. I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Ooh, dead leg. Ooh.
The camera reacts to noises. Meteors don't make noises.
Yeah. Also, why is it out looking over the lake? Surely you want to be pointed up a bit more.
You were photographing for shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Yeah.
Yep. That's very good deductive reasoning there.
Hooray!
Or actually, it's reductive reasoning. It's not deductive, it's reductive.
Good enough.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was you photographing? Well, I'll show evidence. Boom.
Bam! Just put it on the table.
Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? 40. Oh, deciding at Ford Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this birdie. Do I have proof of that?
How long has she been there for? And when was the
We
sighting
don't
taken
have
the
that
news, and how long
info.
has she been there?
I really have
We
that
don't have it.
info.
Damn it.
I'm thinking we should just show the camera again.
We're gonna have to.
Because it's noise and not light.
Not lights and yeah. Dead leg. Dead leg.
I have it, proof. Huh, intriguing. Very well, let's see, no joking around this. First of all, let's try this camera again first, huh? You agree?
Yes. I agree.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph were taken with a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? It's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as he so succinctly said, so what? Weird word I've never heard before. It changes nothing. Have you heard succinctly before?
Saving it.
Succinctly.
No.
I may have to look that up in dictionary after, because it's actually intriguing.
Suck. How do you spell it?
SUCCI
Yep.
NCELY, wasn't it? Succinctly.
Succinctly.
What could I? There it is. I'm getting to the bottom of it. Tart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right.
Okay,
fine.
it's
I'll
especially
testify.
or something written or spoken.
What did you say, honey?
Oh, it's a posh person word for something written or spoken briefly and clearly expressed.
Okay,
Something said
so
fast.
being queerly and cutting to the chase, basically.
Yeah, that's what it
Fine,
is.
I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. Let's hear.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I'd got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard a bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness' testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Because why? What's their country? I want to check this again. It's parked there. The boats are there. You can't have watched it. It went behind the bushes and the rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. And then again, 3 shots. She's only mentioning 2.
Boop.
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Are you booping me?
No.
You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Oh, that would be a first. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Miss Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. You know what? Just to make sure we don't fuck the... Gonna save here.
Oh, that's me.
That's you, yeah. That's... Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Ah, there we go.
Yay!
Oh, we've apparently managed to erase the... But we were up to 13
It
hours.
doesn't matter.
I think we're up to like 16 saves.
Ding, ding, ding.
Actually, I'm not a research
Thank
student at my
you.
university. I'm an investigative photographer. Scoop. Launcher. A leg. That's all I was hiding. Heard a bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that ball the whole time. Right, so she doesn't say it goes to shore.
It's a bit of a nightmare because we've only got one witness at the moment and she's not giving us much.
Yeah, she really isn't.
Oh.
Let's press this. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, but I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else. Yep. What did I do now? You giving me that look for? Do I have anything that says doesn't look boat?
Wasn't she was in a car, wasn't she? And we don't have. Do we have that?
The only thing we have is this map. Huh. Witness,
Difficult
continue.
woman.
I'm gonna press the next. We'll see what happens. There's nothing on the lake but a boat at that time. Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from the place? Lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither.
Why are frogs so hard to draw? God, this is why I only drew a head.
Yeah. Right, I think we should be up to 17, so we need a few more save things. I want to research. Bang, it looks straight out of.
not much else to look at.
There. 16.
Should I maybe press this article wrong again?
It's all we've got, isn't it? God, this woman's not giving us enough. Why?
Yeah, really, really not easy. Alright, she hears and describes 2 gunshots. This is shot 3 times. I'll try it. It seems more likely to me than the newspaper article again.
Yep.
Nope. That's why I did the save thing.
Oh, damn it, woman.
Okay, this game has some weird logic that's not always quite clear to me. Let's present this again. He would be looking for Gordy. Oh, yeah, see, that's it.
Oh, God.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would look at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Miss Wright. You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But, hey, you got a photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Yeah, she
Oh my God.
blew it up. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? She even had a photograph of it, but you really can't tell. She said she's going to enlarge the photo. A hunch, I bet a large photo shows something bad for one karma. Maker showed enlargement. I think we should see it.
Yeah, I want to see.
We don't have anything else. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Look at his photograph! You enlarged this photo, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Alright, show the photo to the court. That was the enlargement. Okay, cool. Thank you. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, great enlargement there. Very clear.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll let you know when I see it. Oh yeah, it's a bit crap.
We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or
They're
maybe it's
left-handed.
not.
They're left-handed.
Yeah. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. I'd also noticed that they are left-handed.
Happy no, Mr. Wright? As for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I request she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination. I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. He is left-handed. Agree on that.
They're both in the same outfit.
Or something very similar, at least.
Yeah, weird. Is that the same gun?
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
it.
the same gun.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't look it. Oh, it might be because my eyes are crap.
See, there's the little spot with the vertical lines. And the little
yeah.
lock
It
in
just
the
looks
back.
weird.
And the little... It's because of the big flash at the...
I haven't got my glasses on also, but because they're on the other side of the room and I got comfy.
Yeah. But you see, it is the same gun, isn't it?
It is. That's all we've got to go off. That's all we have.
Alright. I can object to the enlargement because it's so bad you can't really see who's there.
Yeah.
And I do have other evidence. I do have... there's 3 shots and she only has 2.
Yeah.
So, should I... I'll try to object to the enlargement before I do this. Save.
Ooh, me. Work with me keyboard. I'm drawing frogs.
Frogs and mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I think we're up to
interesting
18,
life
so
I
I'll
live.
just add 1 more and we should be pretty good to go.
Thank you.
Let's object to the enlargement for... Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? This may be completely wrong. Right, you... Okay. Let's try this area with his left hand, right?
Yeah.
Here, Your Honor. Shooter? I'm not sure I understand what's about the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? See? Right hand.
Yep.
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
This is where it reveals he's ambidextrous and we've screwed up.
Yeah. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene the court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definite proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself, maybe?
You could have tried to get it off him and it backshot.
Yeah, it could have been Mrs. Hart too, but it would be weird for her to do that, right? And Larry would be not a great choice. Let's try the victim, right?
No.
But I'm gonna do the save thing again, because I don't want to do this whole thing all over. And honey, if you're drawing, you don't have to do the save thing. I can just press the button.
No, I want to do it. Don't do my job.
Okay. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! Oh, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Meter? It's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. That's about a meter.
Suicide from a distance.
If you do this, and hope to hit. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Okay, got from further away. It said more than, and not approximately.
God damn
Let's
it.
see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter has had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there in that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? There's something for me. What? Well, tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. I actually think that would kill it.
Yeah.
Requested a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, but the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. 2 shots. We have 3 on the gun. And this is where we save and end for today.
Ooh, it's me. Ding.
I am gonna save. Boom.
I'm ahead of myself, but I'm excited.
Saved. Boom.
20. Ooh.
And I will save in 2 files, so I'm pretty darn sure that I have it. Alright. That's it for today, people. We will be back with more Phoenix Wright. We don't know exactly when, but we will be back. And hopefully I do remember the voices then too. We'll see you guys. Good. And if you're new here on Twitch, please follow us. If you're new on YouTube, please subscribe. And bye-bye.
Bye.